Welcome to another Figuring Out Japan video. We sell all the coolest Japanese collectibles and figurines straight out of Japan, and you can find out more details about us in the description of this video, including how you can buy these figurines, which are the Banpresto SCultures Series 5 Special Super Saiyan God, Goku, and Golden Frieza. That is a mouthful. So if you remember back in 2015, there was the Series 5, which had the Super Saiyan God Goku, Bardock, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Second Stage Cell, Nappa, and Raditz. So these are some of there's the Vegeta and the Goku, and then I have here some repaint versions of Raditz and Nappa, who have appeared in a few different videos now, and the Bardock. And so what happens with all the SCultures series is that people can vote for which figure they liked the best. And with the Series 5 it was a little bit different because you actually had to vote for which set you liked the best. Whether you liked the Goku and the Bardock, the Nappa and the Raditz, or the Second Stage Cell and the Vegeta. And probably not surprisingly, the Super Saiyan Goku and the Bardock actually won the voting. I was more excited, as I said, to get the Raditz and the Nappa because we hadn't had figures of those characters before. But I do feel in terms of the sculpt, I mean the Bardock and the Goku were just amazing. So you can see here, so the winners then got to make another figure at the end of the year, at the end of 2015. So the sculptor of the Super Saiyan Goku made the Frieza figure, and the sculptor of the Bardock made the Super Saiyan God Goku, which, if you actually look at those figures, I don't know, would you guess that they were the same sculptor? You can see that they're very, very similar in the sculpt job that's been done. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. But that's a lovely figure, isn't it? So is this one. So we have those two figures. So while I had the boxes out, I'll just quickly show you the box art. It's the same on both except the front, obviously. Here's the gold Frieza. It is the same size as the boxes are anyway, the same size as the original releases. So let's get the boxes out of the way and actually look at these figures. So firstly, these figures are actually, why is that so dark? These figures are actually quite a bit smaller than I was expecting, or I should probably reword that as I was surprised at how big the Bardock and the Goku were when these first came out, because I'd seen a lot of promotional images when we had these on pre-order. But yeah, the Bardock and the Goku actually are quite a lot bigger. If I compare that to the rest of the figures in that series, you can see the difference. So I think these figures are probably more the scale I was kind of expecting originally, but I do want to sort of point out that they're a little bit on the sort of petite side of things. You can see that's an iPhone 5 case, so they're a little bit bigger than that, just as a perception of size. I think I actually measured them before. I think they're about yeah, this is about 160 centimeters. So as I said, a little bit smaller, but what they lose in size, they gain in detail. One thing I really like here is the bases of these, and you can see it's like a sort of volcanic, and that's just really dark. Maybe I'll show, there we go. So you can see the all the sort of volcanic detail. You get this sort of nice fluoro orange base, and you can see finally they've actually used clear sort of support stands. That's something that they haven't really used before. They've always gone with the same color as the base, but here they've actually used clear stands, which is really nice. And they've also managed to get away with just one of them as well. Normally they've used two. So for example, again, the Bardock had one at the back of the foot there. You can see in these ones. Frieza is actually entirely supported by that one stand. So that's pretty cool. And you would not be able to do that if he was the same size as the Bardock. And the Goku also just has the one. But they're actually quite clever with this because his foot actually does touch the base. And it actually sort of is wedged, or you're meant to wedge it. It's not actually, there's no clip or anything wedged between two rocks. Here's some better lighting, here we go. So that's quite clever how they actually did that. And there's just a hole in his foot. It's a little bit tight to get in there. You kind of got to, if you do buy this, you know, don't be afraid to use your strength to kind of shove it in there. But yeah, that's not going to move. He does actually sort of lean a little bit forward, but he's going to hold there okay. So let's have a bit more of a look at the figure. So you can see the nice detail in the foot there, and the nice sort of detail, the sash and the hands. You've got the knuckles and the sort of the bones. Like my hands are very bony. You can see it's got that same effect. And some sort of nice toning there in the skin and the chest, and that really angry face. And just look at the mouth, just look at the detail, the teeth going all the way back. Just really nice job there on that. So that's the Goku. And then let's have a look at Frieza, who does make an appearance in Dragon Ball Super. So they kind of took what was in the movie and made it into the series. So he's basically perfect Frieza, but with gold on him. He actually looks a bit more like cooler. Sort of. Maybe that's stretching it a bit, I don't know. Cooler, of course, being Frieza's brother that appeared in the movie. Cooler's Revenge. I think it was movie 4 in Dragon Ball Z. It was a long time ago now. So you can see again he's got all the muscles and he's looking pretty pumped up as well. So very nice figure, very nice paint job. I wish in the series they were a little bit creative, like with the transformations. I mean, God, Super Saiyan God is just normal God with green hair, and then you have, you know, Golden Frieza is basically, well, golden form of perfect. But anyway, we're talking about the figures in this video, and I think that these look great. You can buy these individually if you want, but they really are designed to be a set. We sell them individually, but most people buy them as a set, and they look really good. Now, the only, I guess, issue with this, if anything, is that you might want a Super Saiyan God Vegeta, and if you wanted to get that as a set, you could get the Super Saiyan God Goku and Vegeta MSPs, and I'm actually going to review those straight after this, so it'll be up by the time you're probably watching this. And then we have also the Ichiban Kujis, which I've also reviewed, so that's another way you could have those as a display. But this is certainly a great one if you want the Golden Frieza kind of story arc in there. So that's the SCultures Banpresto Series 5 Special Super Saiyan God Goku and Golden Frieza. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.